Hey all, it's Ordinary Hero here back with another Sims 4 video. So today I am doing mini apartments 5 and 6 in my renovating the biggest apartment in the Sims 4 series. So this miniature apartment that I'm doing here is on the third floor of this massive apartment. And this apartment I kind of thought was for, a single mother and her daughter. Actually, that's kind of the theme for this one. I have two different sets where it's intended for a single parent and their child, but you could also move in two parents because I do use double beds. But that's kind of the story I got. I wanted to use a lot of warm colors, a lot of purples and tans and oranges, and I just thought that the single mother vibe did that best. And I also figured that she should probably have a little girl since I don't have very many girls in this whole thing. Um, I don't know, it's weird. I wanted to try something new. Well, anyway, I started with that season's bed in this little apartment and laid it out. Just, nothing crazy. I love this tiny living couch, although I do end up rotating it a little more and sticking it all the way against the wall because I really wanted to be able to stick a little like breakfast bar in here and all that kind of stuff. And I just thought these counters looked really cute. I'm a sucker for the Parenthood counters in general, but still, come on. They were pretty, and, why wouldn't I? So anyway, this kitchen actually turned out really cute, and I'm happy with how it looked. I've been trying to use less of that really, just that one saucer light and put some more, just different lights in this place. So that was honestly a challenge, but it was a fun challenge because that way I actually have to think through lighting rather than just, having invisible lights in the ceiling. So yeah, I think I end up. Anyway, I'm using a lot of tiny living and parenthood in here just because that's just the vibes I got. They're living in a fairly small apartment. I had to lay it out really weird in order to make sure I got 2 bedrooms and a kitchen and a living space and a bathroom. So yeah, for the little girl's room, I went really heavy on the purple. I end up not using any pink. Well, not any pink, but I use a lot less pink than I was originally going to. And these curtains were actually good for once. There were actually good tall curtains that fit this room, and I was so excited. So yeah, no curtain rant today because I just didn't stick curtains in the other apartment. But anyway, I stuck a lot more purples and ruddy pinks. And yeah, at this point, I realized I didn't have a computer. I love making a laptop in my Sims houses just because the laptop feels more genuine. And then I switched it to not genuine. It just, more people would have laptops than you'd think. Anyway, so here I am now laying out the little girl's room. And I like doing my lighting at nighttime because that shows me where I don't have enough lighting. And I wanted to use these little cute things that I think they're base game. I don't remember, but I have this problem every time. There's always one swatch that's not quite right. And so I ended up doing this, just little waterfall kind of thing and putting these cute little kitty chairs. The goal of this room was to feel very pink, very childlike, because this is meant for a little kid sim who lives here. But the top floor apartments can't be accessed by toddlers, so I figured it had to be an older kid. Anyway. And now we're moving on to the little bathroom. The bathroom, I pushed myself a little bit to just include more and make the bathroom less boring than it would have been otherwise. And I think it turned out it was decent. I wanted to use cabinets instead of a pedestal sink, and that Parenthood, don't know what it's called, but the Parenthood mirror. Why can't I English today? Anyway, the Parenthood mirror looked really cute, and I was like, well, let's go with this. And I used that same rug that I used under the sink, because I just really liked the way it fit. And that's my favorite rug in the whole game, but it doesn't have any warm purple swatches, and it's so sad. Anyway, I put that same rug just in a different color over there. And then it was time to start putting my wall decor out now that I had everything else chosen. And so yeah, there's a lot of random paintings around this house. But there wasn't nearly as much wall space as I've had in other houses, so it wasn't that hard to, just find random pink and purple things to throw around. I also made sure I put a lot of rugs in here. I just because it's all hardwood flooring, I figured we needed some rugs. And then I'm quickly doing the upstairs hallway since I haven't done that yet. And I think it turned out really cute. I'm happy with it. Anyway, now we're moving on to the first of the two loft apartments that I'm going to decorate. This one I assumed was for like a college student who was a little bit just kind of one of those just smarter people, a little more artistic, a little more creative. But then he and his girlfriend had a kid, and then his girlfriend left him with the baby. I don't know. I wanted to do I wanted this episode to be like here's the two different single parents apartments because I don't know, that's what I was feeling. And honestly, this apartment came out really cute, and you could take the bassinet out and just make it look like a normal house, but I wanted it to be just a little different. I wanted more interesting stuff. But yeah, I thought that they had a little boy, although with the green bassinet you can make it a little boy or a little girl. Just I left it very open. I wanted plenty of different options. Finding a dresser that matched this wood tone was really kind of hard and frustrating. Also, yes, I did notice that that light was a size too big and it was irritating. But I put some gaming posters up because I figured he's not, that old, where he just, doesn't do things. He's not that old. He's still, a kid at heart and not quite ready to be an adult, but he got responsibility thrown on him. So I think, yeah, I end up putting counters in this bathroom too. I was going to use those really pretty ones that look like they belong in Eco Lifestyle, but end up just going for these different base game ones. I think they're the base game ones. They might be, might not be. But I had fun cluttering up this bathroom. I figured this guy's colors were, grays with hints of, light blues and cyans and that kind of thing. Just because it was a fun vibe to go for. Anyway, now we're on to the kitchen, and I used Parenthood counters again because they're pretty and they're different and they have some texture to them without looking weird. And I just really like the Parenthood counters. I don't think I stuck a sink in this apartment. And I'm sorry, I forgot a sink. But I was too busy making it look nice. I don't know. I don't think I put a sink in here. But that's fine. When do your Sims ever actually use the sinks anyway? But yeah, I used this get-together couch over here, and it looks really cute. I thought it was fine. I just wanted a couch with a TV because I wanted a functional living space since we had a lot more space in the apartment than I originally expected. So we have all of that out. I put a painting thing here because this corner was just too pretty, and I figured he's one of those like digital arts guys who, maybe he's a YouTube animator or just, I don't know. I wanted him to be able to do digital sketches as well as, regular ones. Anyway. So now I'm just adding some finishing touches. I remembered that I forgot trash cans, and I almost stuck the trash can on a floor up in the middle of the open space. But I remembered a trash can in both apartments. I'm proud of myself. And with that, folks, we are on to the screenshots. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, as it really does help me out. And with that, I will see you all next Monday.